our webinar. Hope everyone is doing well. First thing before we begin, please let me know that you can hear and see me in the chat box. So welcome. We're getting people coming in. We've got good attendance. This is awesome. Hi, Chantel. Perfect. Yoda, awesome. Yes, perfect. So I hope everyone's doing well. If you want to do a little quick where you're from, let us know. There we go. We got Lori. Hey, Lori. Welcome, Lori. We got Edmonton, Surrey. We'll get all across North America, which is nice. Vancouver. I heard, am I correct? You guys had snow? I think I heard something about it snowing in Vancouver. Calgary, renew and refresh. No. Okay. Maybe my mom heard wrong. Alberta and snowing and Calgary snow. Okay. So there'll be quite some. Okay. So hopefully you'll get some warm weather at least with the snow here. We're having really good weather. I'm from Ontario and originated from India. Ooh, that's nice, Yota. What part in India? It's been warm. It's been really nice. So I'm happy for that. I can't wait to start gardening. So we need some good warm weather. British Columbia. Welcome. Okay, I'll wait one more minute just to get our people coming in, and then we're going to continue. Armstrong, BC. So there's a lot from BC. There's a lot from Calgary. This is really nice. Okay. Perfect. Anybody's first time on this webinar or first time with me? I see some names that are reoccurring names. So thank you so much for your support. So Chantel, yes. Ooh, okay, awesome. Well, I hope this webinar will help you guys a lot. Hi, Gloria. So before we begin, what I'll mention about this webinar, we are going to talk a lot about how to effectively boost our business, whether you're you are a owner, a spa owner, your own business, and you're selling retail, how to boost that business. But we're going to feature RefectoCil products. But the information we're going to be talking about today is going to help you with any product you carry as a retail. Okay. Welcome, Rajni from Calgary. Okay, so we can begin. If you have any questions, please ask it in the chat box. As well, if you feel that at some moment you can't hear me or something has happened and it's glitching, you can always exit and just re-enter the link or just refresh your page. But hopefully we'll have a smooth sailing with this presentation today. Okay, so once again, my name is Chrissy. If you don't know me, I'm the lead RefectoCil trainer for North America. And you might have seen me do a bunch of these webinars, whether it's a lash lift, a brow lamination, tinting. And we always have these webinars happening every month to assist you, to help you with better using RefectoCil and getting that knowledge. But today we're going to talk about retailing. Okay, so I can hear you now. How to change settings on my computer. Yes. Always check as well your volume just to make sure that your settings that you can hear me. Perfect, Melanie. Okay, so hopefully everybody's ready. Let's get started with the presentation. So retailing in the salon and spa. So when you work, so we're going to talk about lash and brow business, but also once again, this information, you can take it with any of the products that you're selling retail. But when you work in the lash and brow business, there's no question that when your clients are happy with their lashes and brows, so is your bottom line. So we know that the road towards client satisfaction starts with the service you provide in your chair, but where it ends and ultimately where it's going to continue is with the RefectoCil or what other brand you're using, products you send them home with. Okay, so we know that retailing in the spa allows your clients to be able to take care of themselves when they leave your premises. Okay, so retailing is crucial to your business. The value in retailing. Well, if you scoot your clients out the door in a hurry, you want to get your next customer without retailing them lash and brow aftercare, you're leaving that money on the table. So, as well, you're not going to be providing your customer with the best aftercare treatments for whatever service that has been processed on their lashes and brows. So, for example, when your client skips out or skimp I should have said skips out on proper lash and brow aftercare maintenance, they can risk the service fading and or possibly not lasting due to poor home care maintenance. So, along with retailing comes education, right? Like educating your customer as to why they should be using this retail item and how it works in connection with their service and helping it to extend their service and take care as well of something that process their hairs. When you go to the hair salon, if you were a customer and you went to the hair salon and you had your hair processed and the professionals saw that there was a little bit of dryness going on, they're going to tell you, here, you need to buy this product, this mask, and go use it at home, because they also want you to have the best experience from your service and not any damage. Okay, so when your customer when you don't talk to your customer about retailing and they leave and then they have some issues with the service, who are they going to blame first? It's going to be you, especially you as the professional who did the service on them. So instead of gaining what could have been a loyal client, uh, just by making a simple sale, you're likely going to lose that repeat business, and we do not want to do this. As we know, the pandemic had caused a lot of strain on us financially. So we want to build and grow our business. So it's crucial that they understand that they'll extend the life of whatever, in this case, RefectoCil service they just received by using recommended RefectoCil retail products. That way, they will be more confident in your recommendations down the line. So you're not just selling, 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 and just tossing it at them where they're so overwhelmed. You're taking the most important hero product that's going with their service, and you're going to educate them as to what will happen when they use this. And it's true, they trust you, and instead of feeling like you're just trying to make sales on them, they understand that this is in not there's another word for connection. It lays hand in hand with your service. Okay, so take the time to explain to your clients what it is about the product that makes it the best possible solution for their needs and complement their service. Okay, it's very simple. Once you create that loyalty with your customer, it becomes very smooth along the road, and it's easy for you to sell, because as estheticians, when we go to school, even when I went to school in 2000, we really didn't focus on retailing and learning how to sell. We don't learn that, right? So it makes it harder for ourselves, and sometimes it's intimidating. Okay, so this webinar is going to help you to not be intimidated, okay, and be able to offer freely. So, having trouble moving RefectoCil retail products, or remember any other products that you're retailing, it's not just you. Many spas don't do as well as they could with retail items or retailing. Why are spas missing out on this potential revenue source that could dramatically improve profit margins? Part of the reason is that many spas lack sales training and a comprehensive sales strategy. So we know that sales don't just happen like that. You have to work at them. So whether you are a spa owner, salon owner, or work for yourself, you have to create somewhat of a strategy for your team. And maybe they're sending them to some kind of trainings, or you potentially sitting in a training where you can teach your staff as well. Okay. Spa retail is critical not only to profitability, but also to a spa's overall brand values and vision. This is very important because, as I mentioned, we're not just retailing for it to be making us profitable. We want to give that value to our business, right? And we want to show if your vision is to provide the best services and aftercare, or the best care to your customers, or the best results for your customers, this lies hand in hand with your retail items as well, right? So it's going to give you a good brand, a good company image. Okay. Retail sales are an important component of any spa's profitability, but many spa directors struggle with how to create a meaningful retail concept and how to engage their professionals or their staffs with selling, because it's not just your professional. Like, you as a professional can have the opportunity to sell to your customer because you're with them most of the time, but is even when they reach to the reception desk, is your receptionist capable of making a sale as well? If maybe you missed out on doing it, can they remind them at the checkout desk? Okay, so staff. So here's reasons. Here's percentages that show where um, the struggle is, right? So staff resistant to sell. That's about 75% that they are resistant to selling, the staff, right? Because maybe poor education on how to sell retail. Not enough space to carry all the lines that you need to carry when it comes to retailing. That's about 61% is the issue. Merchandising does not compel guests to purchase. So maybe you have way no, merchandising does not compel. So maybe you're not having the proper setup, or maybe you're always running out of product and you're not having the items that they need. So they get discouraged and don't want to buy. Too much competition from online sources. We know about Amazon, right? So sometimes it makes it really difficult for us to sell retail items. So maybe educating yourself, not educating yourself, but just maybe giving them that the quality that you're going to be giving. You're monitoring your product on the shelf. You know that you're not going to be selling anything that's outdated and so forth. So give that reassurance to your customer. High cost of shipping. That's 44% of an issue at salons and spas have. So is your cost of shipping the product too high? That may deter the customer from purchasing online, right? Online purchases are awesome as well, because sometimes the customer doesn't have to come in for a service, but they can place an order online. Lack of vendor support. So you might not have proper displays that the vendor can give to you to put up in your salon or spa that merchandise properly the product. Inventory control. Once again, that's a 38% issue, which means that you're running out of product a lot and you don't have it there for your customer. Vendor stocking issues. Once again, lack of vendor support training. And then vendor stocking issues. So, for example, the vendor has run out of the stock and it delays you getting it, and your customer has to wait longer. And then guest theft is about 32%. Okay. So these are some issues that might arise, and it shows the percentage of how often this arises. Okay. Is more always better? Do we want to have a display or retail display stocked up so heavily that it just overwhelms somebody when they go and they look at it? Well, when it comes to the amount of products or number of brands for your salon retail, ask yourself, how much is too much? May you define guest theft. So anybody that comes into the salon, whether they come with the customer or they are the ones that are getting the service, might steal, right? I did watch a video of a nail place in Brampton where, one of their customers came in, but there wasn't anybody in the front, and they went and they picked up some of the retail items and put them in their pocket. So maybe I might have to change the wording of guests, but it's also people who come along with the person who's getting the service done. So ask yourself, how much is too much? The last thing you want to do is overwhelm your clients with too many choices, and not to mention tying up too much money into your inventory. So sometimes you might become overwhelmed because all your money is going on getting the latest, newest products, this and that, and filling up your shelf, but you're missing out the purpose of retailing, the more important products. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to carry every single item out there, right? Like for example, for RefectoCil, you want to carry, you're offering these services, you need to carry the proper aftercare. Do you really need to start carrying all these brow pencils and so forth? You have to make that decision and see, is it important to have so many SKUs in my salon, right? Find the right balance. Stock just enough selection and quantity to have the products your clients need and want without your shelving space looking sparse. Because there's that balance. We don't want to overwhelm. We don't want to have too much on the shelf, but we also don't want to have um, very empty spaces, as maybe might show that we're not good at retailing. We don't know what to carry for retailing. So just have the right balance. Okay. And also, you don't want to be stuck with more product than you can move, right? What will happen is that you're starting to get product that might be expired. Okay. You want to grow into your retail and build up as you go along. So it's true. Start first with the basics and you'll grow with it as you become more comfortable with retailing, as your customers get more um, um, comfortable with buying retail items as well. So Yoda, so communication skills what helps the most, as by communicating we're able to understand the needs of our clients. Exactly. And I do have a slide on that coming up on the type of things we can do. And communication is one of them. Also understanding what your needs are for your client, right? And that comes as well, you as a professional that can help your customer understand what the needs are. Because sometimes the customer doesn't realize that they need this product. Okay. So instead, consider any client request as a learning experience that helps drive your product offering. So take your requests from your customers. Don't necessarily have to go and start to fill up your shelves with every single request your customer asks, because once again, you might go into some kind of budget issue. But take that to see how you can grow from it as the time goes. Okay. Let's look at some effective ways to strengthen your RefectoCil retail sales. Once again, you can take the same information and apply it to any of your retail items. It's not strictly just benefiting your RefectoCil products. So presentation is everything. We see that when it's, as we mentioned, the vendor might have lack support in sending you merchandising ways or displays to merchandise. That could be a big issue, because if you don't have a proper display, maybe the product can't fit properly on the shelf and it might look too cluttered. Not all beauty stores carry the whole line. Any other way to see the full line? Chantel, what do you mean by the full line? Are you talking about RefectoCil? Um, once again, I'm trying to keep this a little bit more basic as in to help people to know how to retail. So just let me know. Okay, so presentation, whether it is the holiday season or you're just looking for a great way to display product all year round, you know one thing, people do shop with their eyes. They see a fancy display, they're going to gravitate towards that. All the retail for RefectoCil product. You'll see them in the PowerPoint. You will see all the retail. As you see in the slide here, you see some retail with the aftercare. Now we're on this slide. You see some retail for the makeup line. And also you can go on our website. So don't worry, we're going to have at the end where you can go see the complete retail line. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so look at having an organized and visually appealing RefectoCil retail display. You know, keeping it organized, keeping it cleaned, keeping it clutter-free. Why? Because it is important to grab your client's attention while they're in the waiting room or during the checkout process. So also in the note, if you experience a quiet period mid-afternoon or just a slow day, use this time to freshen up your retail display. Don't let that time pass you. If you have that time to fix it up, freshen it up, clean it up. Okay. So it is also going to represent your salon, right? That you are a organized, clean, and classy salon. Sell retail at the reception. This is an easy way to catch somebody's attention, right? Think of when you line up at the supermarket, or like I'm thinking even Walmart. You have that long hallway line that takes you to the self checkout, and there's product left, right, tons of it that are peeling, whether it's sugar, candy, gums, last minute travel stuff, or whatever. You're surrounded by those last minute small items to tempt you just to spend a little more. And what happens? Many people do get tempted. I'm one of them. Every time I walk down that aisle and I see all the goodies, I'm like, oh, gotta grab one, right? So kind of follow the same, do the same for your salon and spa. Pop a basket of lash and brow care products at the receptionist desk to catch their attention as they're cashing out, because a lot of these retail items are not only needed just after you've done a service, they are also care for for anything for your lashes. If you're not even getting any lash services, but you want to give that care to your lashes, that extra boost of castor oil for thickness, these can still be used. So pop them in a basket. And then the run up to Christmas is a great time to have a basket of inexpensive stocking fillers on your reception desk. So you'll see it at Shoppers, you'll see it at a lot of salons and spas. They pop all their little goodies, other little stuff, whether it's hair bands, this and that, whatever, into a basket for the Christmas holiday. And it's just a queasy, oh, this is so cute. Let me pick that up. Can we please put this in my purchase, right? And the RefectoCil items come in a nice little, if you don't have a basket idea or anything like that, these come in a nice little display that you can put them on the reception table. Reception, what I was going to say about the reception table, that's just before they're going to walk out or when they come in. It catches their attention when they come in. It catches their attention as they're cashing out. So it's the best way to put it, just in case you as a professional busy and you weren't even able to mention anything about retailing. Maybe your receptionist wasn't strong at it. At least it's there to visually see and grab their attention. Offer bundles and promotions. So who does not love a good deal, especially if the item they're buying will make them feel like they're at the spa every day? Well, uh, here we have some suggestions with our makeup line, our RefectoCil brow pencils, right? If they have to wait about 4 to 6 weeks for their next visit and their brows are getting a little bit sparse, the tint is fading, they have this beautiful pencil to fill in and still feel refreshed. So bundle products with services or bundle products together. So you can do a bundle with the service. If they, like, for example, if you see here, the promotion says purchase a brow lamination and tint and receive 25% off the styling gel. So that you're bundling with a actual service. So it doesn't always have to be product with product. Offer it with a service as well. Now, if you're going to bundle it with a product, you can say purchase a styling gel and RefectoCil brow pencil and receive 20% off. Okay. Use holidays for promotions. Best timing. People are trying to look for stocking stuffers for their family. Offer discounts or gifts with purchase. Run a contest. Offer bring a friend or family packages, right? That if they bring a friend or if somebody, a family member, they get a freebie, okay, or they get some kind of discount. For example, offer a discount on products used during the client service. This is important because if you want your client to buy this retail, maybe offer them a little bit of a discount because they came and they got the service done. Maybe you can offer them a little bit of a discount. For example, let's say your client just got a brow lamination and tint, as we mentioned in that little image right there. Upsell the styling gel, use as aftercare by offering a 25% discount on it. And then another example, if they purchase a lash lift service and tint, they will receive the styling gel for free. This will all depend on to you and your profitability you're making and your income and your so forth. This will be for you to decide if you have that money set aside to do some kind of free. For holidays, get your lashes and brows ready for Christmas holidays. For holidays, you can do a get your lashes and brows ready for the Christmas holiday, and you will receive the trio take-home care package at 50% off. So what's the trio? It would be this. It would be our booster, lash and brow booster, our styling gel, and our care balm. So they get that. You can put them in a little bag or in a little zippy bag for the holidays and call it the trio Dream Team, and sell that over the holidays for 50% off. Okay, simple as that. The possibilities for promotions and bundles are pretty much endless and only subject to the limits of your creativity and imagination. So this is just some ideas that I put out there with some of our products. Hopefully this is good so far. This is helping you guys. Promote, promote, promote. We know the power of social media. Let's not let your special offers and discounts go unnoticed by the public, because sometimes they come from another service, but they see you have some goodies for sale. They'll buy it if they want it. So make sure you make it one of your priorities to promote them across every market channel, including email marketing, social media, and your physical space too. Have a pop-up, have a frame with the promotion going on. Getting the word out about your spa's promotion is the first and perhaps most important step towards generating more retail revenue at your business. And promoting it on social media or Facebook and Instagram doesn't really cost much. Sending an e-blast, a newsletter about your discounts doesn't cost. So utilize these methods. But also get word out on new items you have brought in. You want to get these new items moving? Well, do a newsletter, do a little social media product feature, and talk about this new product and where they can order it and how much and so forth, where they can get more details. So for example, RefectoCil has the new Line and Shine products, which are the makeup line, the pencils and the highlighter, which I currently have on my brows, and I currently have the highlighter inside my corner of my eyes here to highlight it, and my little Cupid's bow here just to highlight certain areas. So, for example, the new Line and Shine, which are retail brow liners and highlighters. Why not promote this with a social post, even a live story to show the product on your display and in the salon? So remember this little display here? Why not do a little bit of a post? Now, once again, if you don't carry RefectoCil, don't worry. These are suggestions for something else. But for example, for those of you who do want to retail RefectoCil, do have some, but want to expand, what a great way to start bringing this as beautiful retail items for the brows, to fill in the brows, and doing a little social post. Okay. Note, promoting slow movers is important to have the product sell. So not just new product, not just a certain service and what the aftercare product is, but say you notice that there's a lot of slow movers. Well, for example, maybe your styling gel sells better than your care balm, and you tend to heavily promote it because of that fact, right? So you're constantly focusing on the styling gel, but forgetting another great product, which is the care balm. Well, turn that focus on the care balm on your next Instagram post and show the benefits of having a nighttime treatment, because the care balm is a nighttime treatment. It's rich, heavy in minerals and plants that it's minerals and rich plant oils and then castor oil that's going to help thicken, bring back to vitality your lashes and your brows, and it just penetrates during the night. Just a tip, if you ever want to sell both to your customers, when I go to sleep, I put the booster along my waterline and just a little bit on top of close to the roots, the lashes, and then I massage the castor oil, the care balm on the rest of my lashes, and I go to sleep, and I can be able to promote health to my lashes and brows. I massage the castor oil in my brows to thicken them. Okay, so they can double it up as well. Just a little advice to help you sell both. Okay, so everybody's good so far. Good ideas, good to help you. Maybe if you want to share this back, I remember I did this webinar last year and somebody said, I need to give this to my boss to realize on how to sell, right? So if you don't have your own salon or spa and it can help your boss, share this with them. Okay, so we still got a little bit more slides. Talk about retail items wherever you can. Thank you, Lori, and thank you, Chantel. Okay, thank you. Okay. Talk about retail items wherever you can. So during booking. So client wants to come and get a brow lamination as they notice there's some gaps in their brows, and they're saying, oh, I heard that a brow lamination is a good service. Well, a good retail item to sell along with your brow lamination service would be the RefectoCil Lash and Brow Booster. So have that opportunity during your booking to mention that to them so that they're prepared, that they can come and be prepared to purchase an item as well. You're preparing them ahead of time in that booking, and they can check their budget, make sure that they're okay, and they can purchase this. During consultation, so when I teach RefectoCil, I always teach that 48 hours before your customer has to come in for a consultation and a patch test. So during your consultation, you may have found out that your new client is coming to you in order to substitute lash extension services to a lash lift because of damage to their lashes due to that continual application of the lash extensions. So right then and there, you have a great opportunity to mention that RefectoCil does have a wonderful and great product that will help bring back to the vitality their lashes so that they're able to do a lash lift down the road. And that's your Care Balm. Are these products good for all eye colors? Yes. The booster, Barbara, does not have prostaglandins. Sorry, I can't remember the right ingredients. So you're not going to have any of that issue, because that's banned. You're not going to have that issue. Maybe like Latisse might have that change your color. Is that what you're mentioning for all eye colors? That they might change up the colors of the eye. All these are safe and effective and causing no harm. Okay. During check-in, touch up with them. Maybe they looked at a retail product and you can expand more on it while they're waiting. You're welcome. During the treatment, maybe during your treatment, they express some more stuff to you in the room and you're like, I got a great product for you. During payment, if you forgot to mention it in any of those other times, and now is your time before they make that payment to remind them again, and then through social media. Okay. Keep in mind that you don't want to put off your client by trying to push them into buying something. So don't take all these opportunities at once and bombard your customer as they walk in, as they lay down, as they get up, as they're waiting to get to pay. You choose the right moment. And sometimes that happens when they express it to you as well. And if you've passed time where nothing has been talked about retail, then choose the best moment. Maybe it will be during payment because you didn't have the opportunity to talk about it before. But don't take all these opportunities all at once and bombard your customer, because you want to be you want to do this with moderation and know when to stop, because you will overwhelm and you might irritate them and they will not want to buy at all any retail items. Okay, know our balance. Make products available for purchase online. Online is a great way to sell. If you promoted it on social media, they should be able to go purchase it online. Maybe they don't have an appointment set yet, or maybe their appointment is not until 6 weeks. Well, you want to keep those clients to purchase. Online is a great way to do this. This should be a no-brainer by now, like online and mobile booking. If you're not making your products available online, once again, you're leaving money on the table. We saw that during the pandemic, online sales increased tremendously due to the lockdowns, and many have found that online shopping did become easier for them, as they can make a purchase by the click of the mouse or on the phone without having to travel anywhere. Okay, so don't lose sales. Take the opportunity to set a good purchasing system online. Okay. Keep on top of your inventory. Very important, because inventory can become neglected when other tasks seem to take more time or become more pressing. So if you don't keep track, then you will risk not having the right items available when somebody wants them. And sometimes you're not able to get that items right away, as it might take some time to get it shipped from where it's coming from the manufacturer. And then once again, the customer's waiting for so long, they get put off or they forget. So keeping track of your stock will ensure that you have everything at hand to service your clients. It's also boost your salon's retail sales. Remember, inventory management is an integral part of a salon's or spa's profitability. You can also look into a spa software that can manage your inventory, but also can alert you when your products are running low. There are some spa softwares for inventory that will alert you when your inventory is getting low and will remind you to replenish your order and to place an order. Okay, so while you never want to run out of a product, you don't even want to purchase too much of product that will just sit on the shelf and catch dust. Knowing what you need and how much you need are two numbers you need to get right. Okay. Really get to know your clients. So the days of pushing all your products to everyone are long gone. And this is what we talked about before about communication. This can, so if you're trying to push, this can overwhelm your clients and they may feel pressured to make unnecessary purchases. They go home, they don't use it all, and they feel disappointed of where their money went. Maybe it could have been put somewhere useful for them. So the better you know who your clients are, the better you can offer the products they want and need in a way that is most appealing to them. And you know that they're going to take advantage of this because they're seeking it, right? So make personalized product recommendation based on client purchase history and other specifics. So getting to understand your customer, the way they've expressed to you what they're looking for, or what results they're looking for, or what care they're looking for, or what regime they're looking for at home. Listen carefully, and this can help you to make the proper suggestion of a retail item. Also, ask questions, record the information so you don't forget in their customer profile, send surveys so you can see what people, surveys are going to help you to bring the right product in, because you're going to see what your demographic or what your clients in your area are looking for when it comes to retail items. Pay attention to what your valued clients tell you, adjust your sales strategy and retail offerings accordingly. Okay. Show some love to your loyal customers. Don't forget that. Some incentives, right? Have you ever thought about rewarding your loyal customers? Have you thought about a rewarding system? We cannot stress how important it is to maintain customer profiles and track customer loyalty so that you could offer something. So could this be the key to selling more spa retails? Yes. So say thank you to your most loyal customer with a discount specifically for them. It could be a discount of a retail item, and then they try it and they love it, and they're going to start every time they run out, they're going to repurchase it. Rewarding your existing customers will keep them coming back and will generate more revenue. So think about that as well. Have an awesome loyalty program. Oop, this is going over the wording, so sorry. But your loyalty program should not only reward for treatments and services, but also for retail purchases, right? Because we see a lot of these cards, like every time you get a pedicure, a manicure, stamp, 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 right? But how about improving your loyalty program and maybe doing it on retail items as well? Every retail item they buy, when they reach the fifth stamp, they get 50% off, or they get a free product or something like that, okay, of a certain value. So here's some suggestion. Point systems. One of the most popular ways of creating a reward program for your loyal clients is through a point system. So we know that a lot of salons prefer the point system, and as they find that it's easy to implement, it's straightforward for customers, and when they reach a certain level of points, you can take that off as a discount on a retail item or on a service, right? Punch cards are great but on the other hand, if you want to keep it eco-friendly and you don't want to have and keep it online with points, it's all up to you. But you can have punch cards. After 5 punches, receive a free RefectoCil styling gel, or maybe a $10 discount on any of the lash and brow products. Social rewards. We know that in this era of digital revolution, you need to make your salon that social media presence, right? So if you want to have more people tagging you in your social media, if you have more people talking about your services in social media, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, they can post. A lot of customers, a lot of our professionals tag us of their customers tagging them because they walked out of the salon feeling, look at my brows, and then the professionals tagging them and then tagging us in it, showing the love of their customer, right? So in order to get your customers to post more and to tag your salon, to make more awareness of your salon, offer them a social reward system that after they post or something, they get a discount or they get a free service. Okay, a free service that could also link them to a retail, right? So this is a great way to enhance your retailing your social media as well. Stay in touch with guests. So make sure to take notes of what your clients purchased in retail items. This way you're able to send that friendly reminder when someone is about to run out of their product. A nice little friendly reminder. Hi, Susan. I see, hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying the summer, whatever they, send a nice little note. But I see that you're running low of your styling gel, and you're coming back for a repeat brow lamination. Would you like to add as well your styling gel during that service to purchase? Just a reminder. Okay. Ask them if they'd like to replenish or include it in their next service, as I mentioned. And then again, your software should take the heavy lifting out of this. So meaning there's software programs out there that will remind you after you put in the date, the information that you gave this to a customer, you sold this retail item. There are softwares out there that will remind you, oh, it's 3 months down the road, your customer needs to replenish this product because technically 3 months down the road it runs out. Okay. And then send that reminder. Set team goals, set sales targets and make sure everyone is aligned. And then you can also reward the whole team when your company targets are met or exceeded, right? Because if you want to include your team, you got to also do something for them too. So here it says, what kind of rewards will your team respond to? And remember, do not constantly reward top performers, which can result in the same people winning over and over. Reward improvement as well. If somebody's sales have improved, even if just a little, reward that team member. Okay. Train and incentivize the team. So don't assume that your facialist, nail technicians, and stylists are also salespeople, because once again, if they didn't get that complete training at school, they're most likely not and might find it challenging. People don't necessarily come out of aesthetic school with sales skills, and selling is a skill that needs to be taught. So take the time to give extra support to those underperformers and help them achieve those company goals as well, and give them that accreditation. There was a study that I found in 2017 where staff resistance to selling was the biggest challenge in spa retail sales, which means as a salon owner, you will need to train your team and figure out what incentives will motivate them if just commission doesn't work. Okay. And then note, use your software's performance management system to track who is meeting sales goals and who isn't. If someone isn't meeting goals, that isn't going to fix itself. So give that extra support to those underperformers. Okay. Okay. So are you ready to share these amazing, retail items with RefectoCil, or what other retail items you're using? Are you ready? Are you excited? Has this helped you? As you can see, yes, Yota. So as you can see, this is a lot of the retail items. So as we mentioned, I'll go through them so that you can see. There is the RefectoCil styling gel, which you as a professional should be using it in your service, but also offering to the customer to have that daily maintenance of their lashes and brows, to condition them and to seal in the treatment. The Care Balm is a nighttime treatment, so it's more heavy. Lash and Brow Booster is what the name says. It's going to help boost growth in your lashes and brows. The eye care pads are beautiful and new. I use them in my services, but they're great for retail. You can actually see instant smoothing of the skin, with the ingredients. They're a little bit high in price, but because of the amazing ingredients, the product works. Then you have your eye makeup remover. So this is something you use in your service, but we have found a lot of customers that have wanted to purchase it as well. So we said turning into a retail item as well, because a lot of people found that it was gentle. And having a non-oily eye makeup remover is better than oily, because then you won't wear down the tint or the service with something that's heavy oil based. Then you have the makeup line. So the light, medium, dark brow pencils, once again, I have them in my brows. I love it. And the highlighter, it feels like silk when you touch it. So if you're ever at any of the trade shows we are in the US or Canada, ESI just passed, visit our booth always, because we have these as demo products to touch them, to feel them. They are amazing. And if you wear them too, it's free advertising to your customer. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited to take this information and start to apply it into retailing, whether it is, thank you, Yota, whether it is in your own profession or you work with a salon and spa that could use this help. So before we go, we want you guys to stalk us on social media. So follow us on Instagram, which is RefectoCil North America, and my training account, Browista by RefectoCil. I do tend to put some product features of our and tips of our aftercare products. Like us on Facebook, RefectoCil North America, review us, give us a review, visit our educational website. So if you want to know all the product features for the retail items and you want to see all the retail items, visit our RefectoCil education, because you can even download a sheet that tells you the description of the product, the ingredients, so that it can help you better sell. Okay. And any educational assistance, please reach out to me at education@cbngroup.com. And I'm here to help. Now, I am missing something. There we go. A contest. We can't end the webinar without a contest, right? So, perfect, Barbara. So if you want to win our trio dream team that makes the perfect retail items for lashes and brows, well, we only want you to do 3 simple things for a value of almost $200. So follow us on Instagram, so you have those 2 accounts of RefectoCil North America and Browista by RefectoCil. Like us on Facebook. I don't have the Brewist on Facebook, but like our RefectoCil. Like any of our latest posts on IG, on Instagram, or on Facebook, and comment what you liked about this webinar. It doesn't have to be about RefectoCil, but what you liked about the webinar, what you learned. Did you appreciate it? Is it helpful? Anything about the webinar. It helps me to see if I did a good job for you guys. And then don't forget to use the hashtag RefectoCil Retail Webinar 2022. If you don't use that hashtag, then I won't know you are being part of the contest. Okay. And if you want a bonus entry, then please give us a review on Facebook as well. Okay, so the contest is going to end on May 17th, and we're going to announce it on Instagram. So Donna, thank you. I was late, but still very helpful. Don't worry. You will get a recording after in a thank you email. And I think I might be attaching some of the product sheets as well for the retail items. I'm sure I did it. Sometimes I forget. Too many trainings going on, but I think you should be getting them. But if you don't, they're all on our website. Okay. Thank you, Renew and Refresh. Thank you so much. I'm glad it was very helpful. So once again, you're going to get a recording of this. You can review it. You can see the PowerPoint again. You can share it with your salon or spa as well. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. And on that note, hopefully I'll see you guys in June for our client consultation webinar. If you haven't registered, after I end this training, it directs you to the website and you can go register right on the website for our June webinar. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Renew. What other training are you guys offering? Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for your support. So, Noreen, we do have in June a client consultation webinar and patch test talking about how you should do a proper client consultation and patch testing and the importance, basically. But I will also start doing back again in July and August, and maybe hopefully a sneak, like a little surprise webinar on brow lamination, because I do have a lot of people asking for a brow lamination webinar. But every month we have a webinar, so check our website, check my Instagram account, Browista by RefectoCil. In the link tree, I have any trainings. Even if you want to do certification classes, I tend to put them up there as well. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Melanie. You two have a rest of your day. Everyone have a rest of your day. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And thank you once again for your support. It is, Norlene. Thank you, Yota. Thank you so much for your support. It is very trending. In the meantime, before we do that webinar, you can actually go on the website and see a past webinar recording just to see about RefectoCil. But I will try and do another live one in the summer again. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget the contest, so you can try these fabulous retail items yourself and speak about them even better to your customers. Okay. You're welcome, Norlene. Yes. Go on our website to register for the next ones, okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful day.